Okay. Let me make something clear, because from that last video, whether or not a man wants you to keep the baby or not, it's going to be up to him to really want to take care of the baby. Because even for me to say that in the last video, because he wanted all four of his kids, and still I had to fight, not even fight, for financial help. And I'm still not getting that. I only get $200 every other week. So to say that, like, but I was just upset because they knew, like, we were together and y'all knew about this baby. It just goes worse, right? So before I call his mom to ask her about it, you know, I go through my little breakdowns, and I'm going, why this keep happening to me? Why I keep getting into these relationships? Like, what is wrong with me? Am I not, like, am I really not enough for him? Why is he constantly having all these girls to satisfy him? I was just so confused, and I'm like, damn, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? That's all I kept saying. What was wrong with me? And so as I'm going through his Facebook page, I ended up coming on I go through his messenger, and then I'm seeing one of the girls was messaging him real time. So I pretended like I was him because I'm under his page or whatever. And as I'm pretending like I'm him, I end up slipping up, like sounding like a female or whatever. And I had asked her, she was like, what threw me off was, she was like, oh, how could you do that to somebody you claim that you love? I said, love? What? Like, I was so confused. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? How could you fall in love with somebody you really don't know? You don't really know, or we haven't been talking for that long. And then she goes, what are you talking about? We've been together, like, we've been messing around for 2 years. What? This is the other one. So I'm like, mind you, at the same time I'm finding all these females, he was still smashing his baby mama, his daughter's mom. So as I go through her page or whatever, I'm starting to see, like, she ended up putting a post about her being pregnant. I said, fucking, sorry. I said, oh my God. Like, but when I start going through her pictures, and because we gotta do deep investigation. How about this girl had a picture of herself in front of my duplex, my old apartment? Yo, like, everything in me just was like, this dude, what's wrong with this dude? So when I call his mom and ask his mom about the baby, she's like, oh yeah, if you would have just came and asked me, I would have told you. I would have told you about that. Because at the end of the day, we keep telling him, like, you can't keep doing this. And I keep telling y'all females to stop messing with him, because y'all thinking y'all getting the prize, and he ain't nothing. All he do is just care about himself. And she's like, I'm like, he told me, and the girl came over, but she switched it around as though, like, the girl was saying that she wasn't going to get rid of it and she was going to keep it. So I was just like, over it. I'm here at this point, like, I'm like 5-6 months pregnant. You have another baby. You have a maybe baby. You have 2 that you know that is yours. And now you have another. You have 2 on the way. So when he gets back, we get into this like huge argument. Like huge argument to the point where now he's trying to make me feel sorry for him. So what he starts doing is he starts punching holes in the wall. And then he rams his head into the wall twice. So I got all these holes in my room right now. Because he wants to make it seem like, oh, like he didn't mean to do it. He didn't mean to hurt me. All this other. So I was like, I don't care. You can keep, like, I don't care. Like, you're wrong. Because I asked you in the beginning to tell me the truth. Let me make my own decision if I want to keep coming back to you, if I want to stay with you. Because if that was the case, I would have been left. But now I have 2 kids from you. I have a total of 4 kids. So then as the night goes on, he ends up going to the bathroom, smoking a blunt or smoking or whatever, and ends up giving me a letter. Basically, it was like a quote-unquote suicide letter. So I was like, so I call his sister, I call his mom. I'm like, look, your brother is having nervous breakdown or whatever. He's talking about killing himself. He already wrote his suicide. Can y'all come get him? So the next day, his mom comes to my house and she's like talking to him like, what's wrong with you? And mind you, like I said, I laugh at awkward moments. I don't know why. I be finding stuff funny sometimes because it to me it was funny because it didn't make any sense. Because she started yelling at him like, why are you putting holes through the wall? Why are you throwing, you the one who put yourself through this? Why are you trying to destroy everything that, you know, Ludi's been working for? This is all your fault. You had nobody, you know, like she just. And then she was like, what's wrong with you? Why you go? What you think you a bull or something? You ramming your head through the damn wall. What's wrong with you? And I started chuckling because when he did that, I was like, why was that for? So we stopped talking like for a couple of months, all the way up until like I was up getting ready to give birth, like a couple of weeks before I was about to give birth to my daughter. And like I said, around this time, while all of this is going on, you know, I'm still working at the group home. I'm hating it. I'm still walking to work and, you know, taking the bus and everything like that. Gillian and my best friend would come pick me up or come spend time with me and stuff like that at my the new apartment, because mind you, my best friend, she's married, she's staying with her husband and his family. So basically I'm not in everybody's business, or I'm not involved in, because I'm having my own drama going on. Like I'm just over it at this point. So there comes a day I'm supposed to go to the I think it was the last sonogram I was supposed to go to for my daughter. And I forgot why I couldn't make it. I think my best friend was working. Yeah, she was working or something like that, and she couldn't take me. So